Hey everybody, welcome back to the Tower. I hope you're having a good day and a good time, but if you're not and you're having a tower moment, you've come to the right place. That's all I do here. So, what do I do here? If you're new, I draw two cards from the Major Arcana deck just like this. To find out what your overall energy is going to be, I look at the bottom of the deck for more information and to clarify. That's it. Pretty simple. All of these messages are timeless. There are no limits on energy. So if this doesn't resonate with you, give it a couple days. Maybe it's on the way, or maybe it's just not for you at all. So just check out a different video I've done, and maybe one of those will help you if you still feel something's off. And there are no star signs. Everybody gets to play. All right. With that out of the way, let's get started. The first card on the deck is the Emperor on this side of the tower. So this is the energy of something is very much in chaos in your life or a situation. You feel like you're out of control. You feel like there is no it's like you're watching your life through a movie. That's basically what this is. You don't feel like you have any say over anything. Okay? And you are not the emperor of your own life anymore. You feel like you're being pulled around, pushed around, and just used. That will lead to your tower moment, which will lead to anybody's tower moment for sure. And the Empress is on this side of the deck. Now, the Empress is the energy of having a new idea, like a new spark. She doesn't chase new ideas, she attracts them. So this feels like the energy of inspiration, like, oh yeah, why am I putting up with this when I can start something new and build my own thing, right? So this feels like you're jumping out of somebody else's world that you have no say over and building your own thing. Doing your own thing, creating your own thing because a new idea has approached you and you're like, I can make this work. Yeah. Okay. So that makes sense. That makes total sense. At the bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess and the Sun. The High Priestess and the Sun is basically listen to yourself and you'll be happy. Okay? The High Priestess is the inner voice, the one that screams at you, the one that says, hey, this isn't a good idea, or you should try this, or, it's your higher self. And if you listen to that, you find the sun, you find happiness. So, yeah. Wait for that spark of inspiration. Hopefully you get it soon. Yeah, Page of Cups. You feel like you're running around with a bunch of children. Stupid, not literally children, but people who are immature. They're childish. They don't know what they're doing. You hate it. You feel like you're the smartest person in the room, and you know you're not. That's the problem. It's just like, and you're thinking, man, if I can figure these problems out and they can't, and they're not listening to me, why am I even here? All right. Ace of Cups. You are no longer in love with this idea, this plan. I feel like this is something you thought would work. You had an idea, a dream, you had potential in this, and when you got stuck with in the group, it just turned out to be pure chaos. Imagine it like trying to run a restaurant, and you're like a cook, right? And you see all these improvements that could be made to make it 100 times better and easier. So you start telling them, hey, we could do this and this and this. And then the boss is like, no, go away. You're stupid. I'm going to do it my way. We don't need you anymore. All of a sudden, now a job you've always wanted to do or try turns into a nightmare. Yeah, Queen of Swords. You don't even know why you're here anymore. You don't know why you're stuck in this nightmare, this place. You are leaving this nightmare behind because this Queen of Swords is basically, it's all chaos, it's all emotion, it's all drama. There's no one in charge, and it's definitely not you in charge because if you were, this wouldn't be happening. You know that. You'd put your foot down and you'd say, and this needs to happen. But the problem is with that is, if you got serious and did the right thing and did the work, most of these people that are in this business or job or whatever it is you're into, it would just take off and leave. Now, I use the word job as an example, like a restaurant or something like that, but this could be a relationship too, right? I mean, think about it. Have you ever been connected to somebody who keeps going to jail all the time, or they keep doing drugs, or they keep messing up their life over and over and over by making stupid choices, and you're like, you've got to stop doing that, and they just never change? This could be that too. I mean, you need people to be grown up, and a lot of them aren't. they will get arrested, they will go to jail, they will drink too much, they will make all the worst, stupid, dumb decisions all the time, and you keep bailing them out, or you keep, you're trying to make this person grow up, and you can't do that. So this could go either way. This could go for a job situation. This could go for a work situation, a relationship situation, any kind of situation where you just feel like everybody around you is making really dumb choices. There's problems that need to be solved. The problems are simple, and nobody listens to you. Nightmare situation. You want out. Tower moment. Yeah, Knight of Cups. You're going to try new things. This tower moment, this event, is going to cause you to leave this behind. And Tower moment, the Knight of Pentacles down here is just the energy of you're saying, my life has gone nowhere while you were here. Tower moment's going to let you realize that no matter how much you try and put energy into this situation, it's never going to change. This person, this place, this situation is never going to grow up. You need to get out. You're miserable. You hate it. And you've taken your sweet time, dragging your feet, thinking it'll get better, but it won't. Tower moment's going to show you that it's time to move forward. Yeah, Ace of Wands over the Empress. That's the energy of, I have a new idea. Because the situation here is bad, right? But your ideas will be successful. And you know that. You just need the right people and the right energy. Yeah. This is an idea you're not going to want to let go of. And the Page of Pentacles too. So yeah, this is a good idea. This is a solid plan, a good idea. This is exactly what you need in your life. You just need the right people surrounding you. You need the right people surrounding you, and you need the energy. You need to use this new energy that you have to make it happen. You need to be selective in the people that you surround yourself with, always. Because this situation, right, that you're in right now, total nightmare. You're leaving it behind. You can't stand the nightmare anymore. It's over with. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the three of Cups, which is the energy of people, friends, people you can count on, people that aren't brain-rotted idiots. And I'm sorry to say that, but there are people out there who just will not get it. They just don't have the mental maturity to be where they're at. They don't have the skills. They don't have the experience. And it's like, well, how do they get experience? I mean, it's like they were put into places where they don't know how to do the job. It would be like like taking somebody who's never done brain surgery before and say, oh, you're going to be a brain surgeon today. Get to work. Could they do the job? Yeah. I mean, sure. But I wouldn't trust it. And this is kind of how you feel. You feel like all of these people in these situations are in the wrong place, the wrong time. You're just angry and frustrated all the time that everything around you feels like it's a chaos nightmare that you can't fix and you can't get away from. And you just want out. You feel like you're the smartest person in the room, and you know you're not exactly the smartest person in the room, and that makes you kind of uncomfortable. You're self-aware enough to know that, it's like, man, I'm average public Joe Nobody, and I'm figuring this stuff out. What's wrong with these guys, right? And yeah, so if you want happiness, you got to follow that inner voice of yours, and take this idea of yours that shows up to you, and use it. Follow it. Find people who want to be on the same team as you. Time for you to get in charge, okay? You're done with the crazy. You're done with the chaos and the nightmare and the nonsense. You don't want that anymore. I get the feeling you're very structured person. You're very by the book kind of person. No nonsense, especially when it comes to business or stuff like that. You don't like dealing with people who are nothing but just frustrating. Right? Okay, well, follow that dream of yours, okay, when it shows up. And I'm going to show you the cards, and that'll be it for the day. Here we go. Thanks for watching, if you made it this far to the end. I try to upload every day, so if you made it this far, thanks for thinking about, hanging out, and hit the old subscribe button. Totally free, doesn't cost anything, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye.